Hello everybody, we're here with Modern Warfare. We're kind of doing something different for the channel. This is going to be a blueprint review. If you don't know what blueprints are in Modern Warfare, they're basically special versions of standard weapons. In this case, we are reviewing Steel Curtain, which is a special version of the AK-47. And as you can tell, it's pretty much a modernized AK-47, reminiscent of the 8K100 series, that type of gun. Some of the Polish AKs kind of look like this. I think they're called the Archer or the Barrel, one of those in real life. Um, I think Romania also has a modernized AK, or Bulgaria, one of those two. I get you two confused a lot. And then there's a lot of modernized AKs that you can buy in the US, obviously. So, as you can see, it is equipped with a Spetsnaz Elite barrel and APX hollow sight and close quarter stock, the tactical foregrip, and a 40 round magazine. What they were going for with this weapon is probably just modernized AK, just kind of jack of all trades, master of nothing, because it has the increased the Spetsnaz barrel. Here, let's go into here and look at it. Spetsnaz barrel increases damage range and bullet velocity, and then you also get better sights with the holographic sight here. Close quarter, you have better aim down sight speed, but you have worse stability. But here as well, you have worse aim down sight speed. So these two are kind of counteracting each other. Actually, you're also losing aim down sight speed from this one, so these three are kind of all counteracting each other, which is kind of weird. And then you'll have better aim stability, but worse movement speed with the tactical grip. And then you have 40 rounds, but you also lose aim down sight speed and movement speed. So, not sure what they were going for really with this gun, at least the attachments. And I don't really recommend this gun going for it. One, there's a lot of challenges to do, and they're very grindy. And you can create a near similar looking AK just by grinding out these same attachments. The only things that are different, there's about four things that are different. One, you'll probably notice, is the pistol grip. The pistol grip is a more modern rubber or plastic style grip. Second thing is that little symbol on the side of the AK. Third thing is that the attachment rail for your sights is larger on here and more reminiscent of, I think, ones that you buy on the commercial market rather than military style ones. And then the fourth thing, which might not be noticeable for some, is that the finish of the rifle, the bluing or Cerakote, whatever it's called, is not as worn as on the standard AK. So if you don't believe me, you can create a near similar looking AK. I've created in the custom match thing. So there's the steel curtain. There's the AK. Ah, it's not what I wanted. Yeah. So there's what it looks like with all the standard attachments. So really close. You can get extremely close to looking like the steel curtain. Obviously, you have the wooden pistol grip, which you're never really going to see in game because it's always going to be below your screen and the guy's hand's going to be covering it. You don't have the little symbol on the side of the gun, and the finish is a lot more worn. I'll show you what both of these look like in game. So, the challenge is to get this thing. Well, you have 12 challenges. One of the longest challenges in this game. So, you have 2 public wins. That's fairly easy. Get 75 kills. A little grindy, but easy again. 5 headshots in Team Deathmatch. That's a little bit harder. If you're not good at headshots, personally, I find if you don't go for headshots, you tend to get more headshots. Just play the game and they'll come naturally. 20 kills with equipment, that's easy. Just use grenades or claymores, or the Bouncing Betty style mines. Thermite also works. Just anything that's lethal, really. 20 flags, Yeah, 20 flags in ground war. This can be semi-difficult, but what I found is use a tank, or a type of vehicle just to rush ahead. Like capture A, go to B, C, or the opposite if you're on the other side. The farm map is probably the best to do this on, or the port is also very easy to get two in a row. So that's what I did. Like I would capture the two very fast, and then just I won't worry about it later because I know that in another game I can get another two. So in 10 games you could complete this fairly easily. 20 point blank kills. So this one, you can get this fairly easily, just use a shotgun. I highly recommend going into a game mode that's like Ground War, or the other one, not Ground War, the one that's like where the points move around the map. I forget what that's called. I want to say Drop Zone. The one that's like Drop Zone, but without the care packages falling from the sky. I highly recommend just doing it in there because everybody's usually crouched together and you can get up to them real fast. Personally, for that, I really like using the double barrel pump action because that one has very little range, so it forces you to get up close. Alternatively, you can use a submachine gun. 5 wins in Search and Destroy. Just play Search and Destroy. You'll eventually get it. A lot of these are just really grindy, not really hard. 25 kills with kill streaks. That's not too difficult. If you want to get it fairly easily, what I did is I put hardline on, and then I put the turret that you control, the 50 cal turret, and I just kept putting one of those down and getting like 2 kills with it. And then, because that counts as a kill streak. Oh, dang! I hit the wrong button. There we go. 40 kills with your secondary weapon. Now, I was told that this doesn't work with overkill. However, it did work with overkill for me. I was able to use the double barrel pump action. Alternatively, use an RPG. Use a missile launcher. Those kind of secondaries. You don't have to use a pistol. Long shot kills. Go into ground war and snipe. Alternatively, what I did is I used a submachine gun on 10v10 team deathmatch. I found that like the AUG, whenever you get the 5.56 rounds for the AUG, you can extend the range on that thing a lot, and it still counts as long shots because it's counting it as a submachine gun. Get 5 wins in gunfight, not too hard. Really helpful if you have a friend to do it with. But you can do it by yourself as well. And then win 10 public matches. That's easy. Just like I said, a lot of these are just grinding. Just play the game and you'll get it. So yeah, I'm gonna show you some gameplay footage now of it. Like I said, I don't think it's a weapon you should go for. It's kind of just, it's an AK. It's slightly different. Not really anything. So here's what the steel curtain looks like in first person. Looks, fairly decent, like an AK. That's what the sight looks like, and this is the recoil, not controlling it at all. It kind of bounces up, like a lot, and then it stays in a spot and then bounces up again. And then here's the recoil controlling it. Or trying to control it. So, what's that? That's symbol. You don't really get to see that symbol too much because the kind of picky-tinny rail, side rail, is blocking it. You only really see it when you reload. You don't even get to see it when you melee, so... I mean, it's kind of wasted, like I said. I don't think this is very worth it compared to a standard AK, because I'll show you what a standard AK looks like with the same exact... Alright, and here's what the standard AK looks like with the same exact attachments. As you can tell, the rail is a bit different. The gun is a lot more scratched up compared to the steel curtain. But other than that, it looks nearly the same. Like, you can tell that the rail is different. Like, the type of rail on this gun is a lot different than on the steel curtain. But yeah, here's the recoil on this one. Not controlling it. Basically exactly the same. And here's controlling it, or trying to again. So yeah, nothing too crazy. It's perfectly usable. I'll show you some gameplay now of actually using it against people. Probably going to be in team deathmatch or something.
Command is out.
One down. Right behind you.
Enemies were enemy personal radar overhead. Get moving. Enemy in the Counter UAV ready to deploy. This is Falcon 3-0. Scramble around the jack.
Reloading. Reloading. Enemies over there.
Hard point contested.